Good morning, viewer. Welcome to our fosaactvindia7548. Here is a breaking news. China's economy is going backwards. China's gigantic services sector just contracted at the second sharpest pace on record as COVID lockdowns hit business road. The Kayaxin Purchasing Managers Index, a closely watched indicator for assessing the state of the economy, plummeted to 36.2 in April from 42 in March, according to a survey released by IHS Market on Thursday. A reading below 50 indicates contraction, while anything above that gauge shows expansion. The services sector accounts for more than half of the nation's GDP and over 40% of its employment, and with survey data showing China's manufacturing sector also shrinking last month, the world's second biggest economy went backwards in April. Well, conditions might improve this month as COVID infections rates is an official try to limit the damage to the economy. Large parts of Beijing have just been placed under tighter restriction, and some economists are now forecasting that Chinese GDP will decline in the second quarter. The nation's capital has effectively shut down its largest district, Chaoyang, suspending transportation within it and encouraging 3.5 million residents to work from home as part of its latest effort to curb COVID-19 cases, local authorities announced Wednesday. The nearly 6-point decline in services activity in April was second only to the collapse in February 2020, when China's economy came to a near standstill as it battled to contain the initial coronavirus outbreak that started from Wuhan. In that month, the Kayaxin Services PMI dived to 26.5 from 51.8 in January. Businesses in the world's second largest economy were already grappling with rising energy and raw materials costs when COVID lockdowns hamstrung their operation further. It has also become harder to firms to pass the higher prices to consumers because of the impact COVID restrictions having on customers' demand that has translated to even lower employment. Some companies affected by the drop in orders led of workers to lower costs. One said the measure for employment in the services sector has been under 50 for 4 consecutive months, the survey showed. The data came just hours after China reported a steep drop in tourist spending for the Labor Day national holiday. Tourist spending was only 64.7 billion yuan over the 5-day holiday, down 43% from the same period last year, according to a statement by the Ministry of Culture and Tourism last Wednesday. People made 160 million domestic tourist trips during the holiday, down 30% from a year earlier. The data again highlights how China's zero COVID policy has taken a heavy toll in its economy. On Saturday, PMI surveys from the government indicated that both factory and non-manufacturing activities slumped in April to their worst levels since February 2020. Recent mobility trends suggest that China's growth momentum deteriorated significantly in April. Analysts from Fitch Ratings wrote on Tuesday they expect GDP to contract in the second quarter before output recovers in the second half. Nomura analysts also warned last month of a rising risk of recession in the second quarter as lockdowns, a shrinking property sector, and swing exports hit economy hard. Beyond the report, fosaactvindia7548.